Hi folks, just done one for Patreon, a little oil painting, and I'm doing one for you now. Now, what to do? Well, I've been doing snow pictures, I like snow pictures. So I think I'm going to add some sort of barn with a bit of snow on the roof. So a very simple barn. Coming down, that'll be the eye line. I'm trying to get those ends parallel. I'll put snow on top of this. So just the old barn. Just a very basic shape. And we can do another one at the back here. I mean, it can't be more basic than that. Then what I like to do is just to put a sort of a house in as well. I mentioned Roland Hildebrand. A lot of his watercolours, when he did barns and things, he would paint in a lot of black bits, because a lot of these old barns are painted black, aren't they? They're with bitumen, or it's a preservative, and he used black ink, but you can use acrylic. You can use, well, yeah, acrylic is a good one. Acrylic ink, or you could just use black from your palette. But that's what he did anyway. He used a lot of line and wash, and that's the basic one. And I don't. What I don't want to do is put something that side as well. That's the centre of interest. That's the focal point. So we can put in the stock house. Okay, come chimneys. I think you could just about see that. Okay, so a bit of £90 Winsor & Newton rough. So I've been using the Saunders £90, but I've got to use this up as well. I've still got a lot of 40 sheets of Fabriano, £130, which I will use. So, but usual stuff, usual colours. So we'll wet the paper all over. Make sure the brush is clean. Nice clean water. I'm going to paint around. Trying to leave a little bit of sparkle. Okay, we'll put some trees in here. Right, now we'll warm it up with a bit of raw sienna. And I shall go over all of the painting with, well, above the house. Right, so we just get this in. It still dries lighter. You can add a little bit of alizarin. Looks like a clumsy brush, doesn't it, the older Hake, but it's a wonderful, wonderful tool. Right, get that sienna, a bit of that alizarin across the plane here. Now, a bit of blue. I'm using Jackson's. It's artist quality, but it's not expensive. So a bit of light red. It's a lovely strong. It's a wonderful colour. The strength of it, but it all dries nicely. I know it scares the life out of some of you when you see this go on, but look. Okay, let's go a bit heavy over the top. Right. Right, okay, I'm going to dry that off now. I'll just give it a reclip. Let's pull the wrinkles out. So it's a lightweight paper, but a heavyweight performer, if you know what I mean. Right, okay, so I'm going to mute, but I do apologise to anybody that doesn't like that. This is an old hairdryer. There are other things more important. So, yeah, who doesn't like the sound of it? I'm sorry. If you see me do that, and I remember to do that, just mute your sound. I'll mute it on the webcam. Okay. That is fairly dry. I'm going to use the medium Ron Manson Hake on this one. I want to put in a background of those sky colours. See how rough this paper is. Might even be rougher than the Saunders I've been using, but I just want to just using just the hills. Shake. Okay, I'll just put some cloud shadow on the snow area. Right, I'm going to dry that now. I did a silly thing. I accidentally pressed the stop record, so now I've got to edit this one. Okay, right, now we've got to do some trees. I'm going to use Frank Clark's small hake for this. Now, I want fairly distant trees. So let's have some Payne's grey and a bit of blue, and we'll a bit darker than that, I think. So this all dries lighter, and you have to sort of compensate for that. Right, I'll put in some other. In here. A bit more blue in there. Just this is rougher than the Saunders, but we can't get any more. It was just a job lot that Ken Bromley got hold of, and it's quite an amazing bit of paper for £90 weight. I mean, wow. Very similar to what I've been doing, but the buildings are different. I think the last one had an host house. Okay, so I'm highlighting the trees. I mean the buildings with the trees. Sort of a bluey green. Okay, that highlights some snow. I put in some slightly warmer trees over. So that's slightly warmer. That'll give me something to counterchange the snow with. Right, I'm going to do a bit of work on the foreground now. So I want some nice warm colours. Blue, sienna, water. Got some blue in there for some reflection. Not reflection, some shadow. And I don't use a lot of burnt umber. Bit of a half here. Right, I'll leave that now. I'll go back to this house. I'm going to use my 1/2 inch flat. I've had it 7 or 8 years now. Still going, just. So the light seems to, let's have the light coming from across here. So that would be dark, that would be dark, that would be dark, that would be fairly dark, but we'll put it in a bit of an umber. Okay, let's put a bit of dirt in there. Right, that's going to be dark in there, so we'll have that as Payne's grey with some, or we'll have some burnt sienna. Now we've got two contrasting tones there, so I'm going to put in a sort of a sienna, so it doesn't, so it counter change against that dark tree. Leave a little bit of a margin between edges. Here we've got fairly dark tone. Let's make that slightly dark, lighter than the side, but just a little bit darker than the house. Okay. Now I'll very carefully going to use a bit of dark on there, shadow side. Bit of red. You've got to be very careful with this light red. The cotton, it's extremely powerful. It's one of just little chimneys. Don't have them touching. And a good idea would be just to put a brick. Okay, that'll do. Right, now the challenge begins. So let's put in some black. It's a bit of Payne's grey, perhaps a bit of blue in it. They're just little bits of snow falling down. Okay, so we'll have a little bit of a very, very, very faint blue or grey. Try just to paint round there. A little bit of warm on there, I think. Okay, same on the other bit. Can we put shadows under the eaves and all that? Maybe we can have a sort of a Sienna barn door. Why not? My door. Right, while that's drying off, I'm going to do a bit of rigger work in these trees. I might put some fence posts in there if I remember. Now you'd think all the snow pictures I've been painting lately that London's getting a lot of snow. It's about 10, 11 degrees at the moment, centigrade. But I think yesterday was the first day of winter, was it? The longest, or the longest night, shortest day. Let's just have some ivy going up. Right, just a little bit of detail in there, but I'm not putting all the twigs in. It'd take all day. So a little bit of white gouache, I think. Right, get my 1/2 inch brush, bit of nondescript palette grey. Oops, put a push there. Don't put everything in, just a touch. Right, I'll use a smaller one with a bit of gouache. And we'll put a few. No, that's not going to work now. when you do fences, just leave bits out. Leave something for the viewer to put back in. Just enough to show the snow on them. I've got a little bit over there. Right, let's put in a bit of shadow under those eaves. It's a bit of blue and a bit of red. Okay. Now, a touch of blue just around. Just trying to show some shadow there. Right, now I've got a bit of texture in. I was going to put in. I don't know. No, I can't do it now. There was a little porchway I put in there, but I've painted over it. Right, so a bit of texture. Just a little bit of texture, a bit of blue and burnt sienna. Bit of warm green. Too wet. Just the usual stuff you get going around fence posts. And that'll give me some scope to get some shadow in. Right, let's get a soft brush and put in some the blue and the red. There's some blue and grey. Okay. I wonder if I can put a figure in. No, let's see the figures out. A little more rigor work. I've lost my. Oh, there it is. Right, a couple of okay, I can't think of anything else we could do with that. I think we'll put a mount on it and have a look. There's another one bites the dust. I'll signature it. Maybe I'll put a bird in. The birds, apart from anything else, they do help to link the sky with the land. Okay, well that's it. Put the mount on. The blue one. Methinks, or the light grey one. Well, there we are. There's another one on. Not the best building I've ever done, but hey, that's a quickie for a Saturday morning. Right, oh, well, I just wonder, is get that gouache. I suppose it was a show, but no, they won't. Doesn't show really. Right, I'm going to let that go. I think that's as good as I'm going to get. I'll just pull the camera up. Right, so there we are. That's quite accurate, I think, for what I've done. The creamy colour in the cloud doesn't quite come out. Maybe it's just a bit too bright. I don't know. Let's just take it down a little bit. Right. Take the colour intensity up even further. Oh no. It all goes a long way here. No, that's it, folks. So that's a 44 minutes that's taken when I knit it together. Right, I hope you enjoy that. If I don't see you before the new year, or the end of next week anyway, enjoy your Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. Thanks for your support through the year. Bye bye.